Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well guys, today we're going to be doing a simple field strip, disassembly, and cleaning of this North American Arms Mini 22 revolver. Okay, but before we do that, I just want to show you what some of the basic cleaning supplies are that you're going to see. And you might see something here that could shock you a little bit. In fact, you might think it's a bit overkill for this kind of a cleaning job. So the basic supplies that we're going to use to clean this little mini revolver is some CLP, or whatever cleaner of choice you like to use, a soft brass brush that we'll use to scrub the front of the cylinder, some cut cotton patches or pieces of t-shirt just for general wipe down, Q-tips for some fine detail work, a few more patches just to clean the gun off, as well as a 223 Remington bore snake, or 22 caliber bore snake. And believe it or not, this, I mean, you could use a cleaning rod if you want to, but this may be just as simple as using a rod. So we're going to see how this performs. If it works on my rifle, I'm sure it's going to work in this little bugger. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and ensure that the firearm is disassembled, or that it is in fact unloaded, which is actually one and the same. So you just press on this little front button here, this little rod. Okay, the rod's going to come out. Remove the rod. Remove the cylinder. Oh, yeah, you have to pull the hammer back just a little bit. Okay, and then the cylinder comes out. Check the cylinder. Okay, cylinder's empty. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you're using a cleaning rod, what you'd want to do is just put a little bit of CLP on a little bit of a cleaning rod, put that on your Jag or whatever it is that you use to clean your barrels with, and you'll simply do what I'm doing, except I'm going to be using a bore snake in the process. I just figured a bore snake's going to be a little bit easier, as well as just a little bit quicker, and a couple passes with this through the cylinder, as well as the barrel, and we're going to be sitting in good shape. So we'll go ahead and just put a little CLP in front of and in back of the copper brush right there, the bristles on your bore snake. Okay, put that off to the side. Go ahead and grab your cotton patch, put a little bit of CLP on there. Don't need a whole lot, remember, just enough to wipe off the residue. Go ahead and give that just a little bit of a wipe down. It's a little hard to hold on to, being it's so small, but it is something that we can clean, so it should not be a problem. Okay, wipe that down. All right, no problems there. Again, it's coming out nice. You can take your soft brass brush if you want to and brush the insides of it if you need to, or use a Q-tip for some fine detail work if necessary. Now, I should say at this time that this pistol is on loan to me from Stan, the owner of SS Pawn in Lexington, Nebraska. Stan loans me firearms from his private collection. I'm able to bring you guys these firearms to the channel. And guys, I definitely want you to give SS Pawn in Lexington, Nebraska a call, and they will take care of all of your firearms needs. All right, so let's continue with the cleaning. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab a Q-tip here real quick and put just a little bit of CLP on the end. Again, you can use whatever cleaner you want to. If you like Rem oil, you can use Rem oil. Go ahead and pull back on the hammer and just kind of wipe out the inside. Which really, a little gun like this, it's not too complicated when it comes to cleaning, but it's not a bad idea just to go over it one time and make sure it's ready to go for the range. Okay, wipe it out with the dry end. That'll take off all the excess residue. There we go. And again, I honestly don't know how much this little pistol has been shot, but I am looking forward to taking it to the range. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, just kind of go around the inside a little bit with a Q-tip or a cotton swab, whatever you want to use. And it's got some carbon deposits on it. When it comes to a stainless steel finish like this, you start to get some marring and some marks and stuff in the gun, and unfortunately you can't get those out easily unless maybe you do, maybe some steel wool or something along those lines. But alright, so we got that all taken care of. Then go ahead and pull the trigger and drop the hammer. Okay, now go ahead and take your bore snake. Alright. Go ahead and run the weight down the barrel. Okay, and then just go ahead and pull on the snake. Go ahead and pull on the string. Okay, I'm going to be doing this around the camera to make it easy to follow. It's going to be a little bit complicated because generally this is set up for, a rifle that I use these on or other pistols. And just go ahead and pull. We're going to do that 2 times. This part here at the end is a little tough because you got to get past that sewing going on there. Okay, pull through. All right. And we'll go ahead and pull it one more time. Now you can go 3 times if you need to, or 4, pretty much whatever it takes for you to have a nice shiny bore when you get done. Again, if you're using a cleaning rod, you can just come in from the front with a bristle brush and some of your favorite cleaner, as well as a patch on your cleaning rod, and you're going to be all set to go. Okay, let's make sure that's in focus for you guys. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and pull it through again. Again, such a small barrel. I think it's 1 1/8 inches is what it says on the box. take that out of the way. Let's go ahead and check that. I know you probably can't tell from your end here, but the bore is nice and shiny. Yeah, it's hard to get that in focus, but okay, it looks clean. Looks like it's good to go. It's interesting. I don't see any. Oh yeah, looks like there's some real small rifling in there going on, so obviously there has to be something. Okay, we'll go ahead and set that off to the side. Now for this next part, I'm just going to show you the first step, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you do this on your own to save a little bit of viewing time, since you have to sit there and watch this every single time. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and take your cylinder and put a little bit of CLP. Here, we'll just do it like this. Put a little bit of CLP in each one and just let that run down. Now you can let that sit for a minute if you want to. That'll start to break down those carbon deposits. Okay, go ahead and grab yourself a patch. Go ahead and wipe off the back. Remember, you don't want it oily. You just want a real light coat so that it's going to protect the firearm if it's going to be sitting, say, in a small holster or in some kind of a safe, or just sitting out in general. Okay, I'm going to just give the cylinder a nice wipe off. Now you can go through this with the cotton swab if you need to, but this is really not dirty. Now we'll go ahead and take your bore snake, and we're going to go ahead and just thread the weight through, okay? And just go ahead, like we did with the barrel, you just want to pull this through each of the chambers, I guess you could say. There you go. Okay, again, I'll go from the other side here. Now I'm going to do this 2 or 3 times for each chamber. And that'll help ensure that these get nice and clean. Okay, I'll run this through one more time. So I'll do this, and then if you're doing this on your own, you can go ahead and repeat this step another 5 times. You know, obviously once for each chamber in the cylinder. Again, it's amazing how versatile these little bore snakes are. And just kind of looking at it on my own, it does look like it's really good. So, alright, we'll go ahead and come back after we do the other 5 chambers, and we'll go from there. Now this next part, you can do it anytime, either before you clean out those little chambers or, you know, after, doesn't really matter. So I've got a little bit of CLP on the front of the cylinder. I'm just going to go ahead and brush it off. And I've heard some people say that they can use like mag wheel polish and that it does a really good job taking off the spent powder, you know, the residue that gathers on the front of the cylinder. And again, with stainless steel, it really is a pain to kind of get it clean. And it looks a little bit better. Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just put that off to the side up there by the pistol. Next we have the little rod that you removed to take out the cylinder. Again, I don't always know the names of the parts, guys. I apologize. Just go ahead and wipe that off. And with this little bearing here, I'm just going to put just a little teeny tiny bit of oil, there we go, on that little ball, okay? This is kind of with your spring release button, and you can just wipe off the excess. Okay. And again, that's what locks your cylinder, and this is the part that allows the cylinder to stay locked into the pistol. So when you push that button, it's going to release it. Okay, it's nice and smooth. Okay, no problems there. All right, next we'll just go ahead and reassemble the pistol. Again, it's one of the easiest disassemblies and cleanings that you can possibly do. I'm actually looking forward to taking this to range just to see how well I can shoot it. I'm realizing it's strictly going to have to be a one-handed shot. It only goes back one way when you reassemble. Okay, so go ahead and push the little button down. Go ahead and not dry fire, but just pull the handle, make sure it'll cycle through all 6 with no problems. Oh, it's such a basic design, it's crazy. Alright, and what we're going to do is just go ahead and just, with the dry patch, just go ahead and wipe off all the excess oil. And you should be pretty much good to go. Now, I don't recommend you do any further dismantling unless you absolutely need to. You know, it's going to be kind of at your discretion if you work on your guns at all. You know, it's going to be totally your choice, but there we go. Okay, simple enough. So there you go, guys. That is the North American Arms mini revolver, okay, 22 LR. It's not the 22 mag version, which is fine. When I take this to the range, I'll be taking it with 3 or 4 different types of ammo, maybe 5 different grades and types and so on, and just to see how it performs, to see what kind of accuracy we get. So there you have it, guys. So guys, thanks for watching this today. This is probably the shortest cleaning video I have ever made in my short YouTube career so far. But anyway, guys, please like or subscribe if you like the channel. You can check me out over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also over on gunchannels.com. You should definitely check that out. Check out SS Pawn. Give them a call in Lexington, Nebraska, like I said before, and they will help you out. They'll definitely take care of all of your firearms needs. Also, guys, you can support the channel over on Patreon with www.patreon.com/TravisP11. So there you go. All right, guys, so we've got ourselves a clean little North American Arms 22 LR revolver. Really cool, very lightweight. We'll do a range test, and then, believe it or not, we'll do a tabletop review. And yeah, cool things come in small packages sometimes, right? Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And as you know, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching the channel.